Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today on our webinar, where we'll be discussing our topic for today, which is the AI-driven organization perspective, introducing Microsoft 365 Copilot. Speaking is Nobukosi Rebecca, the Chief Finance Officer for Transform Africa Limited. We have with us a panel of powerful speakers: Friday Omaka, our Technical Implementation Coordinator. We also have Florence Mutonja, who is based in Kenya, who is our IT as a Service Delivery Coordinator. We also have with us Lola De, who is our IT Support Engineer. So I'll be your host for today. We're going to first hand over to Friday Omaka to take us through on our presentation. So Friday has been in the IT industry for over 8 years. So what you would like to know today from Friday, having worked with different productivity applications, different AI-powered productivity tools, we want to hear from him concerning this topic. What can organizations benefit from Microsoft 365 Copilot? What can our listeners, how can they utilize this Microsoft 365 Copilot to their benefit? So over to you, Mr. Friday. Please take us through.
All right. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Good to be here. I'm super excited to lead you on this journey. And I will love. All right. So as with 365 Copilots, the purpose behind it. So stay with me as we move along. So let's proceed. Now, before us is the introduction to Microsoft 365 Copilot. And we are looking at how it's been revolutionizing how organization operates by integrating AI into everyday workspace applications. And throughout this journey, as we go through within a short time, we'll try to see how it's been able to enhance productivity, transform business processes through a driven with AI automation. However, before we dive in, I want us to take a look at the beginning. For one, we say, what is AI? Well, AI has been given a name, AI, from the full meaning, artificial intelligence. And there have been quite a lot of definitions you can see on the internet as well. But I like to refer AI, artificial intelligence, as a simulation of human intelligence in machines, enabling them to perform tasks such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, and decision making. Remember one thing, the simulation of human intelligence in machine, meaning that AI tend to imitate everything that human does. But however, it does it in a much better and faster manner. AI can learn faster, like we said. It can reason faster. It can even solve more complex problems faster than human can. And the technology behind the AI, if you care to know, include machine learning, natural language processing, and automation. These three or more tools have been combined together over the years and been helping in terms of transforming industries by improving efficiency as we move along. Proceed. All right. It will be complete to talk about Microsoft Copilot without first talking about Microsoft 365 as a business suite. Because what Microsoft has done over the years, or since the inception or since the period of cloud, they have been able to combine all the applications that they have, numerous applications, and bring them into one umbrella and form the name Microsoft 365, which also the Copilot is also what part of it. And when we want to look at Microsoft 365, we want to see it as a suite of cloud-based productivity and collaboration application that integrate all Microsoft existing online application. Within it, you will be able to see the Power Platforms. You'll be able to, you will find in our general office applications. You will see the Dynamic 365, that is a CRM and an ERP part of our Microsoft application. And then you will also be able to see the collaboration tool, like like SharePoint, Teams, and the likes. As we move along. Proceed. What is Copilot? Microsoft Copilot is an AI-powered assistant embedded within the Microsoft Productivity Suite, which include all the applications that we talked about. However, also see Copilot as an AI companion designed to enhance productivity, streamline tasks, foster creativity within organizations. Proceed. What are the key features of Microsoft 365 Copilot? One of it is writing process. Copilot can help you in terms of writing process during the writing. Let's say you are building or trying to develop a report, working on proposal or presentation. With the help of Copilot and Microsoft Word or any of Microsoft application you are using, the AI feature of it can help you in your process of writing, either suggesting some information or giving you ideas, or even helping you in terms of what proofing and also giving you insights. Another one is smart replies. Gone are the days where I must be on my email or Outlook to reply. This day, with the help of AI, Copilot in this question, we can be able to send replies even much faster. Or sometimes you are occupied with lots of activity that it becomes difficult for you to even come up with idea of drafting a response to a mail. Copilot embedded in Outlook can help you to draft a response faster, quicker, and even more efficient manner. How about content creation? We no longer struggle in terms of coming up with great content because Copilot can help you to create a content from the beginning to the end. All you need to do is either to send as it is, or you just go through and put in some of few corrections you think necessary. Another thing is document insight. It can be so cumbersome, it can be so troublesome analyzing a large or high volume of what data. But with Copilot embedded in all Microsoft Suite application, you're able to see an insight into large data and be able to make better and informed what decision. We can also talk about task automation. I mean, there are some manual things we do every day in our office. We repeat them every day and now and then. With Copilot, you can automate them. We give you more time to focus on the things that matter more than the things that are not really much necessary. And lastly, natural language capabilities. It does not do all of this using the machine language that belong to the programmers or professional. It does it using the language that are natural to us as well. So as we move forward, let us now examine how Copilot works. Number one, Copilot can help you to analyze inputs and suggest relevant words, content. Like I said, maybe you're working on proposal or a project or a report. Copilot can help you to analyze some of the inputs as you put them along, suggestions, more information, more insight that can make you build up your what project or proposal much faster and even with much what better information. Automating repetitive tasks such as drafting emails and summarizing meetings. You can agree with me that it's kind of a tedious task when you are in a meeting, let's say team meeting, and you are tasked to come up with a report at the end of the meeting with instruction to bring out some valuable points and the actionable task. That means you have to listen. Gone are the days where we have to record the meeting and start listening to it, which can be so cumbersome. But now, Copilot can being integrated into Teams can help you to follow up the meeting all from the beginning to the end. Bring down the meeting, all that was discussed in the meeting, bring out valuable points and actionable work task, and put them together, ready to be sent out. All you just have to do is to click send. Everything is ready. Number three, providing real-time data analysis and visualization in Excel. Let's say you are working on a marketing document or a sales document, trying to know the analysis within a quarter or even forecast on the fourth quarter of the year. With the help of Copilot embedded in Excel, you are able to analyze the data, get the visualization, have a data full analysis of that or have a full analysis of that data in a much shorter time, helping you to save time and focus on more productive words related actions. And lastly, enhancing collaboration by summarizing chat discussions and action items in team, just like I've said. So let's move forward. Now, what are the benefits organization can derive from the help of Copilot? Number one, reduce time spent on manual tasks and boost efficiency. That is increasing what? Productivity. AI Copilot in this essence can help towards increase productivity, like we've said so far. By the time it's able to analyze data, helping you to respond to mails, helping you to take few or automate some repetitive tasks, you will agree with me that you have more time to do more better things within the office. And at the end, the organization moves faster. Another one is enhanced decision making. AI insight helping business to make informed decisions. Improve collaboration, automation of routine work. So these are few among many benefits an organization can derive from the use of what? Copilot. Let's proceed. Now, one will ask, are there real-world applications for the use of Copilot? Certainly there are. And number one is marketing teams. Within an organization, the marketing teams can utilize Copilot to automate the content generation and campaign analysis. Because this is also part of the organization that our key interests are what are paid to. A lot of things happen. We want to roll out. How is the market? How do we know about the market? How can we roll out the most important expected things in the market? We need to do some market analysis. Should we send people into the market to canvas, to find information? That has been the norm. But at what we are talking now, with the help of Copilot, we are able to really generate marketing insights, get good content, do market analysis within our office without going outside the comfort of our work zone with the use of Copilot. Beyond the marketing teams, how about the finance departments? The finance department are tasked to generate campaign analysis. I mean, a campaign has been rolled out by the marketing team. Let's analyze it. Let's analyze the data. Let's see what went well, where we can improve, how we have spent our money, how we can recover. This has been tasked from the financial world department to know the amount of money spent on campaign and be able to generate insight for the future. Copilot embedded in all Microsoft suite can help us to get this insight in more faster and efficient manner. And lastly, the HR professionals. Within the HR professionals, we're able to streamline recruitment by summarizing what candidates, what resumes and application. If you've been in this position, you'll agree with me how tedious this can be, because you have to go through every resume one after the other. You have to make all the analysis by yourself, and most times we make mistakes during this period. But with the help of Copilot, no matter how the number of resumes, you can be able to analyze them, streamline them, and be able to make a better and informed recruitment decision. Let's proceed. Now, it all says and done. We're all talking about the benefits, the real world scenario, and all the good things that Copilot and advanced AI suite can bring to organization. One will ask, are there no challenges? Of course, the world of AI in general have its own challenges, just as humans have. But it's good for us to look at them and see how we can mitigate them. Number one is data privacy. The data we put out there, because AI learn from what? From the data provided. That means any data that we are pushing at, we need to ensure that the sensitive information are protected. Another one is AI accuracy and bias. Surely AI can make mistakes. Some information generated can come in a random manner. So it is regularly advised that we monitor the output and for accuracy. And lastly, employee training. For us to be able to ensure the accuracy and data privacy, there has to be a training. We have to train. The organization is tasked to train their employees for a better use and not only adapting towards AI, but a better way to use AI. So helping teams adapt AI-driven workflow. Let's proceed. Then what is the future of AI in the workplace? We've enjoyed quite over the few past decades that AI has been around. We've seen the tremendous change in the workforce. And even the saying said that AI can take up jobs from people. And the response is yes and no. The response is yes, because in the future, AI is getting smarter. AI is getting more better. And hence, some jobs will be converted to the position of AI. That means some people will lose their job. But no, because some people who are in line, an organization who have connected to themselves, employees who are in line with the use of AI will maintain their job. And that is to say, in the future, AI will be more defined by smarter automation, will enhance more decision making, and there will now be more shift towards argumented collaboration, within the AI industry. So the future is great. The future is big. The future is it's something that we already expecting to embrace within the world, the comfort of what AI. Let's proceed. Then in conclusion, we say Microsoft 365 Copilot, and we've been able to see how it's been able to what transform how organization work by integrating AI-powered automation into our daily tasks. By enhancing AI responsibly, all sectors will be able to what unlock the new levels of efficiency and innovation in the modern workplace. I am so happy that you joined me on this journey. I thank you so much for your time, your patience with me so far. But I would like to take you on a journey for us to just look at how we can demonstrate how some of these things we talked about work. So I will show you a short and a brief demonstration of how all the capability of Copilot within the Microsoft suite. So thank you. And as we move towards the demo section, I will share my screen just to take you through it in a what short time.
Oh, thank you so much, Friday. What a wonderful presentation. What an insightful topic. So, as we are waiting for you to proceed with the demo, can we please attend to this poll that is appearing on your screen? Kindly drop your responses there. Also, as Friday will be taking us through the demo, please feel free to drop your questions on the chat that is appearing there. Please be dropping your questions. We will have a look at them after the demo, and we will get our panel to respond. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, thank you, moderator. And I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you so much, moderator. All right, I will quickly want to take us to see a few demo. All right, so here in my screen is a Copilot dashboard. The Copilot dashboard you can see on my screen. All right, so and you can see that on my search bar, you can see that is a Microsoft 365 Cloud, which is Microsoft 365 Suite, and Copilot is integrated into it as well. So you can navigate from your Office 365 if you already have one, you can navigate to Copilot, or you can also go to copilot.microsoft.com to get started. Now, If you look at my left, right-hand side, you see some of the conversation I've had with the Copilot for some time. So you'll be seeing yours here too, depending on your settings. And within the dashboard, you'll see some of the suggestions from the word Copilot in terms of giving you hints of its rich capabilities and all that. Now we want to be able to demonstrate how Copilot can help us in drafting a professional document, right? Let's say you're working on a proposal. Let's say you're working on a journal. Let's say you're working on a report. How can Copilot help you or assist you in getting your job done, right? That is exactly what we want to look at now. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I have arranged some demo material which we'll go through. Number one, let me quickly drop one of the material I've got. We want to see how Copilot can help us or assist us in creating a project proposal, right? I have written it down, so I will just copy and say, what am I telling the Copilot? So you can see it doesn't need, you don't need to be a professional. Just issue the command just the way you want it to be done, right? I say, show me how Copilot can create what project proposal. Or better still, I'll say, let me better go straight because of time. So I will just say, ask it to draft the words, the proposal. I say, draft a proposal for launching a new product targeting what? Millennials. You can also say for targeting a certain demographic. You can also say for targeting a certain individual, or even direct it, no matter yours might be different. But for the purpose of this, let's see that work. After instructing the Copilot to do that, I will click send. So let's watch what Copilot can bring. All right. So within a short time, you can see what the Copilot is doing. And you can use it to equate how many minutes or hours or days this can take a human to write. Certainly, remember, our definition of AI said is a simulation of human work capabilities, right? That means human can be able to draft a good proposal, but for how long? Now, it's just taking Copilot within few minutes, what, to come up with your proposal. We have what? The proposal for the launching of what? Ecotech was sustainability tech gadgets for millennials. We have our executive summary. We have our market analysis. We have our product description. We have our unique selling point. We have our marketing strategy. We have sales strategy. We have financial or projections. And we have our conclusion, right? So all that we need for this document is as soon as ready. But however, like we advise, we can just take time to proofread, right? Go through it. Are there things you want the AI to remove? Or are there things you feel that for by your own self you want to remove? You can go ahead and do it. Let's just say, let's ask it to, for example, to make it more concise, right? I would say, can you make it more concise? So it's not a one-way thing most times. It's not that because it has generated it, you must say, no, you can be able to interact with it and ask it to what? Ask Copilot to design it in a way that you want it to be. And after making it so for Louis, what we have as a what? A concise what? Format of our documents, making it, getting rid of some areas that we feel are not what? Relevant. Beyond that, you can also interact to it with some of the suggestions. We talked about suggestion based on the document I've imputed. AI is also suggesting few things. Do I want more details on financial projections? Do I want to be competitors analysis to be included? Do I want summary on the marketing strategy for further? So you can go on, and the suggestions are there to help you. This is in the case of what? Writing, like we talked about. But let's look at another examples, another instance. Let's say for in this case, from the marketing part, maybe we want to analyze data. Maybe your own need is data analysis and visualization. Never mind, for AI, Copilot can help you to do that. So what we want to do is, I have a data with me. I have a data with me. Let me show that. Let me show you that. Okay. So I also believe you can see my screen. Moderator, can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So you can see the data I want to analyze. My table data has the date, the product, the category, the sales rep, region, unit sold, unit price, total revenue, and customer. Now, you have been tasked as an employee to analyze this data, to get information, right? Maybe to understand the region that are doing better and all that. Let's see how that work in action, right? So what do I need to do? So all I need to do is, I am going to issue it instruction just like we have done earlier. What am I going to say? I am going to say analyze what? Let me take my already built data that I have. I say I want to analyze the top performing products from the document. So what I will do, I will what? Upload the documents, right? So I'm uploading the documents now, the document that I just shared with you. So I've uploaded the documents, right? I want to analyze the top performing products from that document, right? And I will just click send. And let's see how Copilot can help us to analyze and what it can do. Is analyzing it, and wow, how many minutes, how many seconds did it take AI to get this analyzed? Let's look at it even as it's still analyzing, right? Right? So you say, I analyze the sales data from the provided file and identify the top performing word product for quarter based on the total revenue. And here are what them. Now you can see a top performing product for quarter one. You can see a smartphone, all the rest. And go back to our table data, you can see all of these things are there, right? So when you go now, you will see how all these things has been what analyzed. And it's also asking you more question. What factors contributed to their success, if you care to know? Can you provide comparison with the last quarter? Let's say we have a last year, fourth quarter, I want to compare. We'll be able to do that. Which product had the lowest sales? We'll be able to generate that. So here we've gotten our what? Insight. Okay, let's even say further. We want to break down the analysis by region, right? We want to know the region that are doing much better. I will say break down the analysis by region, category, and customer type, right? Because you want to dig more deeper, you want to get more insight of the what data. What is the purpose? The purpose is to get what informed information and to make what informed decision. And here it is. We have a revenue by region. We have our east, south, and north and west, and we've been able to see how they fed, right? The revenue by category, we have electronics doing much better than the furniture. We have revenue by customer, and we have the retail customer doing much better than the corporate. What benefit would this be for organization? We'll be able to make good decisions. Maybe we'll need to focus on the retail and find a strategy to what improve our corporate area as well, right? Very easy. Okay, let's even say we want to display these insights. What we want to get some charts. Let's see, because there has been too many wordings, right? We'll say, okay, display the insight, trend, and visualization in bar charts, right? Let's see what Copilot is capable of doing with regard to what displaying what in a visualization what manner. Let's try to see with just a moment. And you will agree with me that this, for you or I as human, it is possible that we can do them, but it can take us quite a lot of time to get these things done, right? It can take us a lot of time to generate this information. It can take us a lot of time to come with this information, even in an efficient manner. But how many minutes has it taken Copilot to build this? It's just wow, right? Revenue by region in a bar chart, revenue by category in a bar chart, revenue by customer type in a bar chart. And lastly, maybe let's even say, let's not even try to say, let's try to focus future, right? Because the whole aim is beyond knowing these things. We want to make informed decision. So let's focus sales for the next 3 months. We are in the first quarter, or in the first year, in the first quarter. Let's focus for the next quarter. That means in the next 3 months. Let's see what the Copilot is capable of doing based on the information provided. Let's see how an organization can utilize this tool to be able to stand among the competitor, be able to create more value. And you can see the attempted to focus. So you can see what the Copilot has done. Let's take a look. So step breakdown, right? So I attempted to focus the sale for the next 3 months using the provided sale data. However, the model encountered, and you can see, that's where we talk about some challenges, because AI can do mistake. But let's see what was taken. Data propagation, converted the data column and all that. So these are the issues, and it's good that we see this error, that AI also can make mistake. But however, it will give you a suggestion. Would you like to try one of these alternatives, or need help with something else? Yes. And I'll say yes, please. So it has given me alternative. Maybe the instruction I give, right, at the moment might not be able to generate, but it gives me an alternative, which is a workaround towards helping me achieve my expected goal, right? So, and that is the rich capability of AI and as well. So you can see, so you've been able to attempt to focus the sales for the next 3 months using this linear regression model, and focuses for the next 3 months. April, we'll be able to we can make more sales. May, we can progress. And what are the insights, so that you know that it's not just a pre-generated information. The negative focus value indicates that the model may not was suitable for this. So, okay. So we have seen the capability of Copilot, and some area it can have issue, right? And if I regenerate this thing again in a near future time, I am very sure that it's able to pick and generate the accurate information just the way I want it to go. Then finally, I would just want us to see how it can help us in terms of replying to emails, right? We talk about replying of email. Then we want to be able to draft a response to an email sent to us. Let's say, for example, I have a fictitious data I've created, an email I received from a colleague or a partner or a contractor or someone. This is the email that I received, right? So I hope you are doing well. As scheduled, we have a webinar planned for today, ideally for evening. Additionally, the dry run is set for Thursday. Please let me know your suitable time for us to work today's session, preferably by 12 noon, right? Onward. It will be great to make some progress ahead of time. Kindly inform me when you are online so we can. Then I want AI to help me create the response. And what will I do? I just have to tell it draft a response, right? I'll say draft a response. Draft a response to this email, thanking the customer for confirming the delivery timeline. And I click send. And let's see what it's capable of doing. Oh, wow. So you see, the Copilot has been able to create a response for me within a short manner. This is just less than a minute. So all I just need to do is to copy and paste and send, or go through it like always advise for in case of error, just like we encountered at the last action that we did. So this are the benefits and the use of Copilot within the Office 365 ecosystem that have been provided by us from Microsoft. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I so much appreciate